Welcome everyone to my special unboxing event. Today I have something truly exciting to share with you. I am about to unbox the highly anticipated Cricut Maker. Get ready for an incredible journey into the world of crafting and DIY projects. So without further ado, let's get this beauty crafting. This is the package for the Cricut Maker. It's sleek and very well designed, and I love the handle on top. You can use it to carry your machine to craft fairs, anywhere you go that you want to craft. I think I would choose on a cruise. No, maybe not. When I'm on a cruise, I like to be on a cruise. Can't wait to see what's inside. All right, let's do this. So we're going to undo the flaps. There's a piece of tape on the back of the lid of the box that seals it. So you're going to need an X-Acto knife, box cutter, pair of scissors to just slit that open. And lift your lid. The first thing you're going to see is the Let's Get Started box. Set that aside. Remove the cardboard packing spacers. Lift out the machine. Remove the power cord and adapter as well as the cardboard packing piece. And there are the mats. This shows you everything included in the small brown box. And here's an overview of everything inside your machine box. And here's a checklist of everything included. First, you're going to have your fabric grip mat, your light grip mat, your rotary blade and housing, your fine point blade and housing, your fine point pen, your power cord and adapter, the USB cable, the welcome book, the rotary blade cap, the warranty statement, and materials for your first project. So I'm interested to see what type of materials are provided for a project. So we're going to just slit this open. There's a piece of light blue cardstock and a piece of white cardstock. So let's get the wrapping off of this so we can see what it looks like. And it also comes shrink wrapped. And here's another instance where you'll be needing an X-Acto knife. So I'm just going to slit through the opening on the top of the cup and peel off the plastic. Can't wait to see inside. Nice. We have some styrofoam that keeps the housings safe in transit. You have your storage compartment with a lot more space than is on the Cricut Explore Air 2. I like that. It's a little bit deeper. Maker has a nice storage compartment here. On the Explore Air right here was the Cricut cartridge slot. So this has given you more room for holding blades with a little padded area on the bottom to prevent your blades from cutting up the bottom. And then this looks like a little bit deeper storage compartment for your tall tools like your scoring stylus, your tweezers. And here's an idea how to use the storage compartment on the front of the machine. Right here is a magnetic strip that holds your blades in place. You can use this spot for just about anything you want, including hiding snacks. I personally have the foil tool in there. Then I have my scraper here. I have a pen. I'm going to keep the pen at the front of the tray because it is a higher magnet here than it was on the Explore Air 2. So if you put something, say like your tweezers, it's just going to stick to the wall. I move anything with metal toward the back. And then we're just going to carefully remove this foam. And we can see that the fine point blade and housing is already installed in the adaptive tool system. As you can see on your adaptive tool system, you have an A clamp and a B clamp. The A clamp is going to be used for pens, scoring stylus, other accessories like the foiling tool, and your B clamp will always be used for your cutting tool. To load the fine point blade into the housing, we are simply going to remove the cap from our blade. The color of the cap is not going to be black. That one is shown just for purposes of this video, but that one actually goes to the deep point blade. I'm going to stick it just barely on the end to cover over that sharp edge. Then I'm going to press in on the plunger on the housing and insert that in and gently wiggle off the cap. And now our blade is perfectly lined to make the cuts. As you can see here, there's a little slot for holding an iPad or an iPhone. Android if you're an Android user. On the right-hand side of the machine, you will find a USB charging port. This is convenient for charging your iPad, your iPhone, or your Android device. If you are interested in finding out other ways to use this charging port, type yes in the comments below. We will put together a video of other things that can be used in that port. And now we're going to set up our rotary blade. So I'm going to open up the protective cover first and set that aside. And then open up our rotary blade. And I'm going to be careful to grab it only from the gear area. I don't want to cut myself on that sharp blade. I'm just going to line this up with the top of this screw. And you can see right here, this is only about halfway down. So we're just going to slide it into place. And it made just a slight click noise. And it's ready to go. So I'm going to put that in my tool holder and it'll be ready for my first sewing project. And next we're going to set up our power cord. It's actually a power cord and an adapter. You can see it comes apart right here. And we're just going to make sure that it's fully inserted. We are going to slide this protective piece off of our plug. And we're going to release the Velcro on our cord to make it long enough to connect between our machine and our laptop. And we just need to unpackage our USB cable to connect to our laptop. The Maker does connect via Bluetooth as well, but we want to make sure that we have options in case Bluetooth is down. Now that I've moved the Explore Air 2 out of the way, we're going to get this Maker plugged up. So we're going to plug this part in here. and the plug into our outlet. And we're going to take the printer port end of our USB cable and plug it in right there. And then for the USB cable, we're going to plug it into our device. In this case, it's a laptop. And on both ends of this cable, you're going to plug it in with the little engraved area facing up. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to come up to your browser and you're going to type in design.cricut.com. Then you're going to come down here to I agree to the Cricut terms of use and privacy. Feel free to pull those up and read them if you'd like, and then hit download. And as you can see up here, it's showing that the download is starting. I'm going to click on that and open file. And now it's installing. I already have an account, so it's just going to open up my account for me. You, however, will come over to Create Cricut ID and fill in all the information, including email address, password, your name, what country you're from, phone number, and you will have to agree to the Cricut terms of use and privacy. Once you've entered all your information, click Create Cricut ID. And now you come to the setup process for your machine. So you're going to click on Setup a Cutting Machine and then click Continue. Click on Setup Machine and choose Cricut Maker and then Continue. Make sure you have enough workspace and that your machine is plugged in, and then click Next. Click on USB. Your Continue button will turn green and you'll hit Continue. Yay! You did it! Hit Continue. An alternate method for connecting your machine would be log into your account, click on your username at the top of the page, and click on Settings, then check Machines. Click Start next to New Product Setup and continue. Set up a cutting machine, continue. Set up machine. Select Cricut Maker and hit Continue. Make sure you have space behind your machine for your mat and make sure your machine is plugged in and click Next. This time select Bluetooth. You're going to wait until it locates your machine. Once it does, your Continue button will turn green and you'll hit Continue. Yay! You did it! Hit Continue. Check I agree to terms of use and privacy policy and hit Activate. Then click Next and you're finished. Once you have activated your maker, you will get a pop-up showing information about Cricut Access. You can choose to subscribe or click No Thank You, and then it will take you to a Let's Test Your Machine. Click on Next, and then prepare for your cut by placing your cardstock on your mat. To line up the cardstock on your mat, simply take your piece of cardstock, and in this case, I'm going to lay it out landscape because I did a test cut and found out that the way it shows you on screen, portrait, is incorrect. So I'm going to go ahead and lay it down in this upper left-hand corner. I'm not being super specific as to where it's going to go. As you can tell, it's not precise either. Up at the top, it's a little bit closer to the white. Down at the bottom, it's a little further away, but that's not going to matter for this cut. So I'm going to just give it a little bit of a press with my fingers and then take it to the machine. Confirm the blade is set in place in clamp B. Push the mat up under the guides toward the rollers. Okay, we are ready to load our mat into the machine as indicated by the flashing arrow for load and unload. So we're going to make sure that the mat is up underneath the guides on both sides. We're going to apply just a little bit of firm pressure here at the end and press the flashing load unload button on the machine. When you're ready to start the cut, press the flashing go button. And from all appearances, we are doing well. Everything is lined up where it should be. And we now have a flashing Cricut logo, which means we're going to start our cut. Your screen will show you a cut in progress. It starts by saying preparing. Then the rotating pie chart will give you a completion indicator. Note that it may take a few seconds to start cutting. And now we're going to unload our mat by pressing the flashing unload button and take it over here where we can check out our cut. It looks pretty good. The best way to remove cardstock from your mat is to flip your mat over, making sure you don't have dust and debris all over your surface because your sticky is going to be touching it. And we are going to gently peel our mat back away from our cardstock. Just like that. And you can see one of the letters came with the cardstock, but it is very easily removed. So we're just going to remove the rest of it. Get that little I dot out of there. And there's our test cut. And these are the pieces that you'll be left with. The piece of cardstock that you started with originally with the hole cut out of it. A little title card with the word Cricut cut. And all these individual pieces that you may or may not use. Make sure you keep up with these little dots because they tend to disappear. I had to go looking for that one. And that's a wrap on our Cricut Maker unboxing. I hope you've enjoyed getting a first look at this amazing machine and all the goodies that come with it. If you enjoyed this tutorial, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more crafting content, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. I have a few projects in mind that would be great starter projects for your maker, so be sure to watch for these. If you have any questions or if there's something specific you want to see me create with a Cricut Maker, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and ideas. Thanks for watching and happy crafting. Now, go create what's possible.